What's up, my friends? We are here to talk about the mess that is Thunder Junction. All right, hold on. I'm going to share the live stream link first, and we shall proceed from there. If you haven't already got up to speed on it, I've put out the third installment of the Thunder Junction story over on Fantasy Geographic. And over there, I'm just telling the story the way that Wizards tells it. I'm not doing any of the other nonsense, like I'm not talking smack about it. I'm just letting people enjoy the story for what it is, because that's what Fantasy Geographic is about. But over here, it's a different story. It's a very different story. Here's the story of an angry Manny. All right, let's do some hellos. All right, what up, Millmaster, Beasley, Ned, Picard, Jess, Zircon. Weird, there's a blank here. Almost like there was a name here before, but something must have happened to it. I wonder what happened there. Anyways, hello, Felonious T, Jess, Eng, who else? Jojo, Gerthulu, Goddard, Juglum, Rays, Nick, Shelton, Doomblade, Shelly, what's up? What's going on? I think I got everybody. So hello everybody. Hello, assembled lurkers. I got the most boring cup imaginable right now. Just regular old water. Just regular, everyday water. But you know what? That's what you need in the desert when you're going out to old Thunder Junction. So, I mean, I'm going to admit that I had some hope for the lore at first, right? And now it's like, clearly they don't care. They're just like, yo, everybody's here on Thunder Junction. Like everybody. And they're all wearing cowboy hats. Rakdos is here. And it's like, wasn't he just sleeping on Ravnica while Judith was scheming to take over? And they're like, oh no, that was the last set. There are no repercussions or any kind of through line through the story. That becomes very evident when you see Ariette is there. Ariette was playing the piano. And I'm like, bro, my eyeballs want to drink bleach right now. Like, Ariette's playing the piano in this saloon. Oh, wing ding ding, a wing ding bing, a bling bling blong bling bling. Give me some sassafras. Like, or some sarsaparilla. So, the last time we saw Ariette was on Eldraine, where Ashiok was spiriting her away. I have somewhere I'm going to make you a queen. Oh, yeah? So what's she doing in Rudy Tooty Waste My Timey? What's all this about? So, guys, Thunder Junction had no people living on it before. That's the lore. What's up, Kensuke? Even though there's a building that predates all the Omen Paths, when they found Thunder Junction, it's uninhabited. Good job, Wizards. Good job. So, the Omen Paths have existed for like a year, and there's nothing on this plane pre-existing. And so the plane is basically being populated by people from Capenna and all these other locations. Like they're going, oh, all these Omen Paths are opening up in Thunder Junction, I guess. This is what people are assuming. We haven't seen it anywhere. This is what people are assuming to make Wizard's story fucking work, right? And you have to do a lot of assuming. So they've got like, oh, they opened up all the Omen Paths and everybody's just running in to claim parts of it. And it's like, so if they're all running in, why does none of Thunder Junction represent any of the worlds they come from? Like, you come from Capenna, you come from Ravnica, you come from wherever, and you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a rickety wooden village, even though we're from somewhere that's like totally past this. Hey, Shelly says, begin the board! All right, you're lording it, bro. You have begun the board. You are lording it, son. So it's like, so you come from a place where like they have big old like skyscraper buildings and stuff, and you're literally, some of you are from the people who actually like are the riveteers who built this stuff, and every building is like a rickety wood building. Can you explain to me why everybody is in rickety wood buildings? Like, what's up with that? What is the purpose of that? Also, the Omen Pass have only been open for a year. 1 year, roughly, right? This is like a year after the Omen Pass have opened up. So all of everything on Thunder Junction at all has only been there for a year. For a year. That's it. It's not some storied place when Annie's like, I've been living here and I got this town and I really care about it. How can anybody care about anything? Everybody's new to this place. Why did everybody in the fucking world come here decide they were all gonna have a cowboy theme? Where the fuck did that come from? It makes no sense. You've got a world. This is where all the Omen Paths go. Okay. So you have all these cultures coming together. Okay. Everybody wears cowboy hats. Fuck you and fuck your mother. What is this bullshit? What the fuck is this? Everyone's got thunder blasters. Why? Why? They ride horses. Why? Why, motherfucker? Why? Why? Give me a fucking why. Oko's here. Oh, you mean that powerful planeswalker Oko? Yeah. And he needs to recruit Annie because she can see through illusions. Oh. Yeah, blue mages have a hard time dealing with illusions. And Oko's not like a powerful planeswalker or nothing. So he definitely needs Starry McAnnie. I can see through illusions. Wow. But I'm also good with the blaster. Wow, I'm a shape-shifting planeswalker who can draw fucking mana from the earth and craft it into spells. So maybe eat my ass. That angel gave you an eye and that's it. Ooh, I can see through illusions. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. So, like, you just got Oko, who's like, check it out, I'm Oko, and I'm here. And it's like, why are you here, Oko? Because I'm going to rob this place. There's this place called Moogly Boogly, and I'm going to fucking steal their shit. And it's like, what? Yeah, but there's a bunch of bad guys there, but they don't have the right key to get into the special vault or whatever that's in there. Isn't that cool? And it's like, you're a fucking powerful ass planeswalker. I don't think you need any of this bullshit for whatever the fuck this is. It's dumb. It's all dumb. And then Oko's like, come to the tavern, Annie. And Annie's like, I came to the tavern. It's like, doodly, 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 doodly. And they're like, Geese and Giraffe are here. Oh, the two siblings who fucking hate each other? The guy who doesn't want anything to do with his sister? Oh, and they're not squabbling. They're sitting there just fine together. So you can go, look, they're here too. Okay. Guys, we're rededicated to the lore. This is our first new Magic set on a brand new world that we've created that has nothing from anything. And you just go, what? What is happening right now? What is any of this dog shit? And then Oko's all like, wow, hey, we're doing this heist. And then Annie's like, what's in the vault? And Ashiok is like, what's up, Annie, you stupid bitch? Don't ask what's in the vault, you hoe, it's mine. I get it. I get the thing. I'm here. This is my heist. I hired Oko. And then Rakdos stomps up and he's like, hey, I can only stand angrily outside and look in the door. And it's like, so Ashiok is paying Oko money? Money. The planeswalker wants earthly money? What? Oh, but don't worry, Rakdos the demon has been paid. He's the, hey Rakdos, I know you're sleeping in your demon pit and you got like a whole cult dedicated to you, but what if I gave you $20 and a fucking cowboy hat? Yeehaw, partner, let's go. Can I punch Ralph so I do something in the story? It's like maddeningly stupid. And let me get this straight, Oko. You went to the Sterling guy's headquarters. Yeah, huh? And they had like, what, 6 guards? Yup. but I used a super stealthy way to get Tiny Bones in there to get the key, and they won't even know until it's too late. And it's like, you have a giant fucking demon. Like, you have a giant demon who could just fly in and take the key. Fuck you and this fiddlestick slapping your dick in the desert bullshit. Like, this makes no sense. You're a fucking planeswalker. Why are you hiring random fucking goofbags? And why are all these random goofbags all getting together? Vraska's like, yeah, I'm part of it too. And then they're just like, okay, we're going on a heist. Rakdos and Vraska and everybody, you go stand over there. We don't have enough stuff for people to do, but we need to get a lot of guys in cowboy hats. Is this fucking satisfying to you? Is this thematically fulfilling? It's bullshit. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Scorpageist, New Capenna was built on Old Capenna. Don't think about New Capenna too hard or your brain will fucking explode. Actually, here, let me make it worse for you, bro. I'm gonna make it actively worse. So Elspeth is from, like, New Capenna, the fucking city. And Johnny knows what city she's from, which means he has to know what world she's from. But this stupid prick doesn't tell her what world she's from, just tells her the city. Imagine you were somebody who traveled the entire universe and you were from Earth and you're trying to find your home. And then a friend of yours was like, bro, I figured it out. You're from New York City. And it's like, oh, so the world I'm from is New York City? Nope. That's the name of a location on the world I'm just not going to tell you because I'm a stupid asshole. Oh, okay. And like, if you went to this world and you wanted to learn your identity, like, let's say you found the world you were from and the city you were from. What would you do to learn your identity? Is the answer go get a job at a fucking laundromat? No. But that's what Elspeth does. Elspeth goes to a fucking laundromat and then dudes come in and go, hey, see here, we're here to shake you down, laundromat man. And Elspeth's like, oh, no, you don't. And but then they're like, you crazy dame. And they chase her out of the fucking laundromat. And this planeswalker with world fucking shifting power who like slays gods and shit runs from 3 goofs, just runs from them until she finally gets into an alley where she can pick up a lead pipe. The story refuses to acknowledge that she had the Shadow Spear or any weaponry she ever had. She runs around until she gets a pipe. And then she whacks a dude with it. And another dude is like, I never thought you could handle pipe like that, Elspeth. I want you to join the Maestros. And she's like, maybe I can get a dagger. And they're just like, no dagger till you do more crime jobs for us. And it's like, you have where's the stolen god sword? Where's the fucking Shadow Spear, you worthless stupid bitch? What the fuck is this? What is this nonsense? It's absolute stupidity. You've got Ob Nixilis going, I have come to Capenna because I want to be in charge of a gang. So here's my plan. I'm going to get some Halo. And then I'm going to use that Halo to hire a bunch of gangsters. And then I'm going to use those gangsters to get more Halo. And I'm like, you're a fucking demon who planeswalks. Just walk in, kill the guy in charge and be like, boom, this is my family now. Got any problems? Your hamburger meat. And then you're in charge. And they're like, no, like, he's hanging out. And then in the last installment of the story, Ob Nixilis is like, oh, I guess it's time for me to do my thing. Stands up, immediately goes to the Maestros, kills their leader like it's nothing. And it's like, bitch, you could have done this the whole time. And then Elspeth pokes him, gives him the tiniest little poke in the neck. And he's all like, you made me bleed my own blood. I never signed up for this, mommy. And he teleports away. He instantly planeswalks away. When earlier in the story, Elspeth, who can instantly planeswalk away, has a knife up to her throat, and the story wants you to be terrified for. Ob Nixilis literally teleported away with his knife at his throat in the same fucking story you wrote for us to be afraid of a planeswalker having a knife to their throat, bro. So stupid. They took out all the police because they're afraid of internet idiots who go, oh, police are bad. Yeah, you're too stupid to function in society. That's what that means. But yeah, cater to those fucking morons and make your world worse. Fantastic fucking job. Let's have an idiotic fucking nonsense with Giada, where in the fucking artwork, Giada, in the artwork in the cards, Giada's running along alive when she's already dissipated into essence in the story. And in the written story, they're like, there are no angels on Capenna. And in the fucking set, they have cards going, everybody thought there weren't angels, but she was just standing real still. I wish I was fucking joking. Ned the Barbarian Super Chat says Wild West Laundry. Didn't have that on the bingo card. Shelly, your prophecy has come true. Ned has claimed your place. So yeah, super duper yeah. The Shadow Spear 2 shadowy. She couldn't find it. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. That whole, all of it was so aggravating. Magic got dumber and dumber with their story where they're like, check it out. Elspeth grabs the Silex that's going off from Jace, even though she can't see him. She stabs him and grabs the Silex, and then she leaps into the Blind Eternities. But here's the thing, guys. You know how you thought the Blind Eternities was it? There's a thing outside the Blind Eternities. How cool is that? Oh, really? What's out there? Sarah. Wait, what? One dead planeswalker who died thousands of years ago is out there? Some Dominarian planeswalker who died thousands of years is out there? Yeah. Why? Shut up! She hugs Elspeth and Elspeth sprouts fucking wings. Also, Sarah can freeze the entire multiverse in time now. Sorry, what? Yeah, she freezes all time until Elspeth picks the right moment to fix things. And it's like, so she's a goddess who can freeze time. She's a good person. Why would she let any of this happen? Shut up! Giada needed to blast Halo out or something. What? Hey, would you like to watch Angelo's daughter and her wife run around yelling about how you're the word on my hearts? I want to paint my butthole with your love. Crackheaded nonsense. It's crackheaded nonsense. And they're just giving us more crackheaded nonsense. We're like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if everybody was on Thunder Junction? It sure would. I'd be genuinely interested to hear why they're there. Okay, well, they're there. Yeah, but why? No, but they're there. Why? Because Ashiok said, I'll give you $6. What? Yeah, she went around to everybody and was like, $6? And they were like, I could use $6. Oh, cool. I could get on the bus twice. Like, what? What the fuck is going on? It's garbage. It's so stupid already, man. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Thunder Junction's been around for 1 year, and it's a big bustling place you should care about, and everybody is a cowboy. 1 year in, everybody who went to the plane decided to be a cowboy. All of them. Fuck you. Why is everybody building fucking buildings out of desert like they go, check it out, Yuma brought gambling and he brought dice and he brought all these things to the desert. So they don't have any of this fucking shit, and yet every place is a wooden village that's like, fuck you. Certain Mike Super Chat says, do you think Modern Horizons 3 will have good cards or will be overpriced? I want your gut feeling. My gut feeling is it's going to be both. It's automatically overpriced, but they're going to have good cards in it because it has to bust into Modern. The whole point of Modern, well, not the whole point anymore. One of the major thrusts of Modern Horizons 3 is to force rotation into Modern. So I absolutely expect cards to be powerful enough to shift the needle in Modern. It will also have stuff for Commander. The Commander decks are going to be a gigantic fucking ripoff to see if you're dumb enough to piss your money away. But it's going to be an overpriced product regardless because everything Wizards makes is overpriced now. And Modern Horizons is fucking double stuffed Oreo overpriced, bro. Thanks for the super chat. Speaking of which, Nathan Super Chat says, kind of want to reverse engineer a draft cube of what SNC was supposed to be by adding the detectives from MKM back in. Well, that would make it like visually fit, but ultimately they're not designed with the original flavor those Capennas had. A lot of those, there would have been corrupt whatevers, you know, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Sick, you're confused by all the stuff I'm saying? I'm just talking about the story. I'm talking about the story. Thunder Junction has existed inhabited for 1 year because Wizards are fucking geniuses. They went, yo, we want to milk like the Wild West stuff, but like cowboys and Indians is a bad look. So what if we just go, well, there's nobody there. It's perfect. Everybody run in. Okay, explain why they've all adopted the exact same cowboy Western culture, though. Can you take can you take any time to explain to us why that makes sense? I fucking said this before the set came out, too. I was like, is it just going to be absolute bullshit? Are they going to spend any time to make it a coherent reason why they do this? And they're not. They're just like, wouldn't it be cool? Fuck you. Don't make this a main Magic set concept, you fucking assholes. Holy fucking shit. Garbage bag nonsense. All the villains decided one day, wouldn't it be cool to have hats and get paid to hang out in the tumbleweeds? Rakdos runs a fucking cult. He runs a cult that worships him. What on earth could you fucking offer him that would get him involved? And these lazy, stupid, worthless assholes refuse to give us satisfying reasons. We're not going to get satisfying reasons why Geese and Giraffe are getting along and why they're there. We won't hear what their compensation is. We won't hear the compensation for anybody because that would take fucking effort. Instead, you can just go, Ashiok hired Oko and Oko hired him. How? How? Fucking how, asshole? Right? Like, seriously. It's so annoying. Certain you saw a nice idea of a 1995 cube with only cards from the early days? Yep, that's a route to go. There are people doing that. You thought the idea was the world was like the Wild West? Bro, let's say you went to Thunder Junction right now from Earth, current Earth. Would you want to live in a fucking apartment building that was built out of concrete and whatever? Or would you want to live in a fucking rickety wooden house? Would you go, I came to this new world, so I should abandon all the things that I fucking picked that I know that work and throw it aside because the land is empty and lawless? Yeah, so I bring my own law. You're telling me that the crime families of Capenna found out about Thunder Junction, and instead of establishing further wings of their own enterprise, they let select randos run in to play pew pew and everyone dresses up like cowboys. What? Oh, sick. Thanks for the super chat. Oh, bro, I think you accidentally double submitted. If you contact YouTube before the stream ends, then you can get a refund for the second super chat because that's clearly a double post, right? So if it turns out that you didn't and it's not doing that, then that's cool, but I don't want you to feel like you got hosed here. So if you can't, like, we've still got plenty of time left in the stream. You can totally contact customer service or whatever, and it should be fixable. So yeah, man, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Rakdos on hard times. Why would Rakdos join a thieving crew and agree to follow Oko and wander around? He just wants carnage and destroying. All right, sick. All right, you want me to keep it? Fine, buddy. Buy a pack? I shall. A pack of grapes. Oh, suck it. How do you like that? You thought I meant magic. Nope. I'm going to get some vitamins from fruit. Oh. Quill, see, bro, you've put in a million times more effort than anybody else has just with the little bit you thought up there. Having Tybalt come in and going, yo, Tybalt is a master of pain, and he's developed new styles of pain and suffering that Rakdos has never partaken of. See, now that is a heady kind of offering where you go, here's what the person is, understand what they are, offer them something that appeals to who they are. See how that's satisfying, right? Like 100%. That's satisfying. Quill, you're doing what they're not. If they did stuff like that, I'd be happy. Somebody left a comment on the Fantasy Geographic, and there's a bunch of people going, this story doesn't feel the greatest, but somebody left, this feels like fan fiction, and they're correct. It does feel like fan fiction. Fan fiction is where you just go, I'm taking these characters and sticking them where I want to. I don't have the capability to make this make sense, right? That's what it turns out to be. So that's what's going on. It's like that fan fiction of Jace and Chandra. You guys remember the Fuckwalker fan fiction where it's like Jace was on the side of the mountain. Chandra was on the other side of the mountain. Suddenly there was an explosion. Jace ran to the explosion. Chandra ran to the explosion. Their eyes met. And then they started to get it on. And then their Fuckwalker sparks ignited. That's genuine fan fiction that somebody wrote. And it is more narratively satisfying than what Magic the Gathering is currently producing, which is fucking pathetic. It's pathetic. But yeah, there was a clear story we could follow, and it all made sense the entire time through. It was just like, okay, they're on a mountain, okay, they're banging, okay, they got a second spark and they ascended. Fine. It's better than Thunder Junction. Thunder Junction's uninhabited. Did you think about the fucking unintentional consequences of this? You made your world not matter, and you fundamentally undermined the Wild West theme. If the theme was everybody shows up and tries to fit in with the locals, that makes sense. But there are no locals. So guess what? Do you know what fucking immigrants do, guys? They bring their fucking culture with them. So Thunder Junction would be a mishmash of a ton of different cultures fighting. That's what would be going on. It wouldn't be everybody shows up and instantly becomes a dumb cowboy fuck living in burning wooden buildings like dumb fuck magoos. One burnt building can take down the entire fucking town, and all these assholes come from places that have real cities. Fuck you and everybody you know. Even Ariette comes from a place where they know to cobble together things out of stone. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. Pierce, yep. To make sure you get full on YouTube notifications, you have to make sure you have turn on notifications, turn on all notifications. Tell it to send the notifications regardless of time frame, because it'll pick an 8-hour window, even if you tell it that. And even then you might not get the notification. Joining the Discord is the surest way, because I always put out a message about the stream in the Discord. Jojo, I didn't write that, bro. I wish that I wrote the Fuck Walker fan fiction, bro. I hate fan fiction, by the way. I detest it. People have asked me, like, hey, would you ever consider writing fan fiction for the Magic lore? Fuck no, bro. Like, fan fiction is pointless. Fan fiction is written by hacks. Anybody who can write good fan fiction is capable of writing an actual story and doesn't need to resort to fan fiction forcing other people's characters into scenarios they've never been in a way that's fucking unsatisfying. So no, if I did want to write, I would write my own original story. Sometimes I think about crazy concepts for different characters in novels. You guys might remember when I was talking about that one guy who had the God-touched hands, where essentially his family was linked up with the spirit of death, but basically the connection between them had been severed for so long that everybody just thought that their family's spirit had died, and it was all this craziness. But anyways, there's another God-touched where they have an eye, right? And basically a fucking god is thundering down from the sky and is seeking to hide somewhere, sees somebody, sees the fucking goddamn, the pupil of their eye, sees that black and thinks it's a hole and fucking dives into it. So the relationship between that god and the person who's connected to them is totally just like, yo, what is your fucking problem? You're an idiot who jumped into my head, bro. You thought my eye was a hole. You're a moron. I love the idea of somebody, like, you've got a reverent God touched, and then you've got one who finds, it's like almost like a married couple, right? Like, I've come up with a bunch of fun concepts for stories, but fan fiction is... Thompson, you loved the stream yesterday with the night mask, but then it randomly cut out. You don't know if it was an issue with your Wi-Fi. Nope, here's what happens. The live streams disappear after they end. So, if a live stream abruptly cuts off, that's because it's fucking deleted. But the good news is, unlike in past eras, we are in the era of the Hatcher Archive. So, I'm about to bestow onto you the archive link. That right there will give you access to all the live streams to be watched at your leisure. So you can go ahead and watch that live stream, the second half that you missed with the night hat, all of it. It's all there. See, I had people asking me, they'd be like, bro, can you stop? Like, you delete the streams and I'm only halfway through. And it's like, I ain't leaving it up. It's terrible for my channel to do that. So there's no way I leave the streams up on the Historian. It's bad for the metrics. It's better to get rid of them instantly. That's what I've learned. And mid-conversation, it just means you're previously in the stream. Like, you're not up to speed in the stream, because the stream can move ahead and you think you're at a live part of the stream, but you're a half an hour earlier. So it ends and then bam. Although technically it could also be a glitch, but it's most likely because the stream ended. Nakano says Thunder Junction feels like those movies that happen outside canon. In the end, it doesn't matter what happened. This is all canon, which is part of what makes it so aggravating. Wizards is like, we're going to a new world. We haven't been there in a while. And it's empty. And it sucks. And nothing anybody does makes fucking sense. And it's like, why would you do it this way? Like, why would... I don't understand why 2 planeswalkers would hire a bunch of fucking randos. Why? Why not get more planeswalkers? If Ashiok's going to hire Oko, why not hire more planeswalkers? Why not get a planeswalker super squad to get what you want from the vault? Why hire random idiots like Annie fucking Flash other than the fact that Wizards needs to jam her in the story because they hired a cultural consultant to make her because they're just fucking morons and they waste their money on shit that doesn't make things better. Annie Flash isn't some amazing character because they fucking hired cultural consultants. They could have easily written an equally boring character without spending a bunch of money, right? So yeah, this is what they're doing now. This is what they're doing now. But you know what? On a completely side note, look what I got today. I got maple cream Oreos. And since we're on the Hatcher channel, and this is where I've done a bunch of down the hatches and food tastings, and I'm bringing that shit back, I'm doing an impromptu, in the middle of the stream, Oreo down the hatch. So let's see, is this worse or better than Thunder Junction? Oh, these cheesy fucks, man. There's barely any Oreos in this bag, bro. Look at that. Look it, you see this amount? There's so much extra packaging. Oh, these skeezers. These skeezers. Super duper, you're into Annie? She's like fucking 60 and sunbaked, bro. The only thing drier than the desert is her hole. But yeah, I mean, whatever. You can do it while fucking Rakdos watches. He's got nothing better to do. Rakdos, look through window. Okay. You know what? I'll just have it all together as one. Let's find out. It says that they use real maple syrup for this. Let me try a little bit. Let me try a little bit of that cream, boy. Yeah, you know what? They're fine, actually. I'm genuinely surprised. All right. I kind of thought they were going to suck, and I might end up having an entertaining rant, but that's not the case. Oh, garbage is way over there. That's screw it. I'll just use this. There we go. That's right, Axel. It's too late, buddy. It's too late. It's too late. Shrinkflation indeed. You guys ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. It's been a while since a new Oreo type hasn't been absolutely disgusting to me, so I am surprised by that. May as well write this down before I forget to, right? Gotta make notes as you go or you'll forget stuff, right? Price goes up, Prague gets smaller. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Sick Warhammer got you into Commander. If you had known where Magic was going, you would have rather just had plain old Magic. Well, yeah, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Universe is beyond. It's the thing now. It's the thing. Certain, you're right. Actually, we haven't gotten the other three. We haven't gotten the other three. Whoop. Let's see if we can fix that a bit. We haven't gotten the other three packs yet. I'm wondering when they're going to come out, because whoever has them, unless they somehow got caught, unless Wizards got to them, you know. Nakano, you want to give up for a year and come back and see how far it's gone? I'm sticking around to watch. I'm sticking around to watch. Because this is insane. Fajuk, what's up, buddy? Super Chat says, I try not to care about Magic lore. When Wizards doesn't care, why should I? But I'm highly upset. It's tiring caring about something when the IP owners of that thing don't give a flying hoot, you know? Bro, I absolutely know. You are speaking my deepest language. One of the things that I very much feel is that, where it's like, bro, Wizards doesn't seem to give a shit, and we care more, and there's nothing we can do about it. We can't make them do a better job with the story and all this stuff, right? Like we have no capacity to force that. We can obviously not buy the products we don't like, but we don't have the ability to just go, yo, fix this shit. And they're just focused on like tweaking the knobs on Universes Beyond and trying to reduce the number of cards and packs and find all these different angles to work us, when I just want a satisfying story. It's not that hard. Like yesterday when we did the looking through the Zendikar block stuff, I really enjoyed that, and flashing back to a time in the story when they actually cared. And now, like, bro, I was excited about a new world, but they didn't do anything. They didn't build it. They just went, it's a Wild West world. What made it a Wild West world? Can anybody explain that to me? Can anybody explain to me why Thunder Junction is actually a Wild West world? The answer is no, because Wizards of the Coast can't explain why it's a Wild West world. They can't. There's no explanation. They just went, like, what? Why are the buildings made of wood? This makes no sense. Why would you revert in time to previous building techniques that are inferior? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Got hyped for the story of New Phyrexia March of the Machine. That's because they were like, nothing will ever be the same. We're changing everything. Look, we made the Weatherlight into Phyrexians. We turned a bunch of your favorite characters into Phyrexians. Wow, things have changed forever. Okay, they're not Phyrexians anymore. What? I thought you said things changed forever. Yeah, that was last episode, asshole. What? Don't you have any kind of through line in your universe? Yeah, the through line is an ever increasing price tag, dickhead. And fuck you for caring. You have magic, just magic a building. Yeah! Yeah! No, let's just go and build a rickety wooden saloon. Why? Because that's what people expect from a Western. No, I get that's why you put it in the set. But I need you to tell me how it works in the world. We don't think about that. You used to. You used to drop a fucking, like, you used to have in-depth reasons for the world and, like, design all these guilds that functioned and in it and all this stuff. And now you've got nothing. You just went, it's a Wild West world, and stapled every dickhead you could see in there. It's so stupid. Hey, James P. The P is for fat. All right. Gifted a membership to Juggle 'em. Nicely done, buddy. James P. You are the member lord. Yeah, exactly, Fajuk. Exactly. The world itself forces people to be Western. 100%. Come up with some insane concept. Just go, yo, there's a dead god that slumbers in the world, and in his dream, he's dreaming Thunder Junction. So he dreams it as a Western world, and it forces Western stuff on you, either through it happens against your will, or anybody who doesn't fit the theme, nightmares manifest and fucking attack them. You know what I mean? Like, you have to make it a rule for a fucking reason. You can't just be, we said it's a Wild West world, so everybody dresses like it's Wild West, but we want to take everybody from other worlds and fucking dress them up like Barbie dolls. I'm sick of this fucking lipstick era of magic. It's fucking bullshit. Millmaster says it makes sense if you don't think about it. I can't shut my brain off. Neo Jester, what's the word on the street? The word on the street is bullshit, my friend. It's bullshit. As much as, yeah, you know what? Never thought I'd long for going back to Ravnica, but at least it has a fucking story when they're not going to, it just happens in a house, dickhead. Shut up. What up, Cramden? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, Juggling showing appreciation for that membership. When I said take old card art and put Cowboys hat on it, you were afraid I was going to be right? I am right. What do you think it's going to be? There's going to be a bunch of that, bro. A bunch of that. Like the Rakdos and stuff like that. That's artwork they had kicking around. You think they made brand new, like, aside from the key art, where Rakdos has to be shown a million miles back so he can be shown as roughly the same size as everyone else? It's ridiculous. Juggling, you think Thunder Junction was AI written? Everybody thinks everything is AI now, but I think Wizards are just lazy fucking hacks, right? They're the same idiots that fucked up Theros Beyond Death years ago and went, Elspeth has lots of battles and won them all, and she got Erebos under a rock, and also, you know, Calyx wanted to get her, and she left. Well, Calyx was real sad that she left, and then he's like, I really want to get her, so he just became a planeswalker. Bloop! And you're like, I hate you. I fucking hate you with every fiber of my being. I want to make sure I understand. You have Xenagos who came to this plane and died here. So you literally have a loose planeswalker spark kicking around. And you have the Goddess of Fate who's down in the fucking underworld, who could take this loose planeswalker spark and weave her own planeswalker around it, going, you can't escape fate off my plane anymore. I'm not just the Goddess of Fate here. My rule extends past the plane. I've taken someone's planeswalker spark and fucking bent it to my purpose. But instead they just went, Calyx wanted to be a planeswalker, so he was. Fuck you! So yeah, no, I don't think it's AI. I think it's lazy trash, cockbag idiots. It's fucking so annoying. And it's hilarious to watch people tie themselves in knots trying to make the story work. I thought it meant this, and it's like, you added in so much. Wizard gives you 1%, and you're like, it means all this. It meant none of it. The story is written by an intern for free. And then they gave it to a writer and paid them to write a crap version of it. Next set takes place at a Taylor Swift concert. Bring it. What do I even care? At least I can look up her shorty skirt or whatever. Pretend she's singing into my dick. I'll have an altar of her microphone changed into my throbber. Why can't you see? You're holding me. Now watch it throb. Oh, life. Yep, the Phyrexians got nerfed hard. What, you wanted a satisfying ending? Fuck you. Here's what you get. Elish Norn has iron grip control of all the Phyrexians, and without her, they all fall apart. Also, the Phyrexians turn on her and pull her legs off. You said that she has control over them. Shut up! She pulls their legs off, and then they all fall down because Karn went, zoop, I got you. It's like, Karn's killing her at the end? Yeah, we made artwork for Karn killing her at the beginning, but that was when we had a different story before we hated dudes. So, like, Karn is technically, yeah, he's got no junk, but he's too close for our liking. So we gotta have him all neutered in the background, bro, because fuck you for existing, right? Eat my sack, bro. So aggravating. Tweaks my bag. Yo, I gotta get a new pair of shoes. My shoes are wonking my knee, man. I gotta go shoe shopping. Apparently. I let my shoes go for too long and they get worn down and then they start to mess up my body. Shut up about smoothies. I still have that song in my mix too. That's funny. Oh man. Yeah, what they're doing is just such lazy trash and it's really disheartening. Sick. Did I notice all the sick warriors are ladies? Yeah, that is a trend that's finally ending. That was heavy in Magic, but you'll notice Kellen has been stapled onto every set and he's whipping his blades around and stuff, cutting vampires up. So we have thankfully ended the era of all of that. And I did a big old rant where I blew all that fucking steam out the vents anyway. So I'm past all that. I'm used to that nonsense. And since it's tapering down, I don't care. Like in the current story, they didn't make Annie Flash some infallible, unstoppable being, right? She is full of fear. She has bravery. She's got a mix of stuff and feels like an actual person. She doesn't feel like complete crap, like a bunch of this, like we were given a bunch of characters where their only flaw was not realizing how awesome they are, which isn't a flaw. That's boring, right? So it doesn't matter who you do that with. That's always lame. It's the Superman complex, right? Superman is boring. People without flaws are boring. You can't relate. So you need flaws. Annie is definitely a flawed being. Town says the funny part is Karn is the baked in non-binary crap they like. Well, he is, I mean, he's not though. He's not. They want something like new, right? It's got to be new. That's part of it. It can't be something that already existed, because if it already existed, then that's just saying, yeah, we've always done that, and that doesn't score you. That doesn't score you any online points, right? That doesn't get you the shine they were looking for. I'm just glad it's over with, because I'm fucking so tired of all of it. Not just them doing it, but the conversations surrounding it, you know? Because all this stuff can be done well and proper and not be a problem, right? So me and Carly watched Mashal recently, and they've got some crazy stuff going on in that. And guess what? It does, in no way do I find it off-putting or jarring, because it's naturally woven into the story. That's all I've ever required, is write it into your story, make it make sense, and I'm good with it. I don't like poorly written stories with forced crap that doesn't make sense, regardless of what it is. It doesn't matter where it falls on the political or non-political spectrum. It's 100% just give me solid writing, make it make sense, because I am going to pay attention to what you're saying. I'm genuinely interested. So please put in the effort to connect the dots. Don't just throw a bunch of dots at my feet. It's frustrating. Tosh, new cowboy boots? No, I'm not a cowboy boot kind of guy. Mecca, what we're talking about today doesn't have to do with the cards. We're talking about the story. So the cards are a different beast. Yeah, you know what? Taylor Swift Universe Beyond would sell quite well. I don't disagree. Gerthulu, did I check out any recommendations from the other stream? We watched Solo Leveling, so that's what we're caught up on now, and we're gonna move on to something else. So no, haven't watched anything specifically from that recommendation list yet. Fajoog Super Chat says, I feel like they changed the Phyrexian story because people figured out the Karn twist. You are incredibly generous. There is no way that that's why they did it, bro. Not at all. And continues. Anyways, enjoy the $15 total. And good night, chat and perp. Have a good night, Fajook. Have a good one, buddy. I wish Wizards would be... Like, Wizards isn't going to, like, spend a bunch of money because we figured out the plot twist. They're going to spend money because they think it's going to make them more money. And that's the only answer, right? So, they thought that making the changes they did would make the item more marketable. They don't believe in anything they've done. It's just a marketing maneuver. Now they've got the data that says this is not making us the money we want. It's time to reorient our focus. And a bunch of companies are doing that. So give it a number of years down the road, and this will be a hazy memory that people will just be like, what are you even talking about, right? So the same way that, remember when the world shut down? It wasn't that long ago, but it feels like an eternity ago. Same kind of thing. Same kind of thing. Zoomers are a plague. Oh, the new gen. Bro, I was at the grocery store and I saw like 2 young chicks working there. And I'm like, bro, this has to be a nightmare for the lady managing this, because you've got the one and she's working at the cash and the other one is supposed to be working. She told the lady, oh, go ahead, just start putting your stuff on the conveyor. And then she gets in line to buy stuff. So she's buying stuff while she's supposed to be working. And the lady in front of her has bought like $300 worth of groceries. So the conveyor belt's all full. And like, this lady's still getting her change from this young girl who's actually working at this station. And this young girl's trying to give her the quarters, but she's got to open up the coin roll. And she's fumbling and slowly tearing at it, going, I'm sorry. And the other cashier is like, just crack it like an egg. And she's like, no, I don't like the loud noise. And like, meanwhile, the lady over here has piled all her groceries on the conveyor belt, isn't impatiently waiting. So the manager has come up and now she's working this girl's aisle. And you could see on her face. And I'm like, man, it must suck to work with this new generation. They are useless, right? 100%. And like, I shouldn't have to work. I can't come into work today. I got really stressed out from the noise of cracking open a coin roll yesterday. It's insane. That's insane. But you know, it's fun smacking the roll in half. Hey, consider like, actually, that the other cashier chick was like, here, give it to me, I'll do it. And she just whacked it on the side like it was nothing. I just tried not to laugh because I thought it was so fucking absurd. Speaking of which, I saw this chick who works in this place I go. And I walked in and she's under the counter and she pops up and her hair is standing right up and it's just transparent enough that it makes her look like it's like the young newly birthed fluff of like an ostrich baby. So it's like, and like, she just looked insane. It was amazing. I almost laughed right in her face, not intentionally. I just ended up with a big grin because I couldn't help it. She looked so goofy, like so goofy. Greedy, is the story of magic worth learning? If you go back in time, absolutely. There are tons of awesome novels with a lot of great flavor. But if you mean now, I'm sorry, no. It's not really worth, like, go get a surface enjoyment of it. I have a lore channel dedicated to magic lore. It has over 120 different videos on it. The channel's called Fantasy Geographic, and the lore ranges all the way from the beginning with the Brothers' War up to the current era. So I cover the new lore that Wizards makes as it comes out. I put out the 3rd installment of the Thunder Junction lore today over there. So I will cover the entire story, even though I find it stupid, because I'm doing a service for the magic lovers by going, here you go, you can enjoy this. I do a good job. I do not bring any of my disdain for the nonsense in their story, and I try and smooth it all out to make it make as much sense as possible and to make it as enjoyable a story as you can get from what they're giving us. But in the current era, the story isn't really worth much time. The old era, absolutely. So yeah, Fantasy Geographic has at least 120 videos on it now. At least. And yeah, I'm guessing there's going to be 7 more installments of this story. 7 more installments. Probably not going much anywhere. Wait, that's your channel? What, Fantasy Geographic? Yeah. Fantasy Geographic. Are you kidding me? You hear, greetings, lovers of lore. And you don't fucking put that together with greetings. Like, bro, I don't disguise my voice. I start out with greetings even. Did you not know? Seriously? Yeah, that's me. Every once in a while, it breaks somebody's heart. It's hilarious because they hate me as the magic historian. And then they find out, oh no, I was enjoying these videos, but I realized who you are. Oh, this guy's another channel, fuck him. Jojo, that's fine, bro. It's fine. If you didn't know, that's fine. But yeah, that's me. That's me. If you go and look under the community post, if you don't believe me, there's a picture of me going, hello from Toronto. So yeah, that's me, dude. That's me. The greetings, the goofy fantasy, geographic. I got historian. I got this channel. I got fantasy geographic. I got a live stream archive. And technically I have like 2 more channels created that are currently empty. Juglum, I'm glad you enjoy the fantasy geographic lore, bro. Yeah, like I feel like magic lore is underserved, so I've done my part, right? You've got Aether Hub, you've got Magic Arcanum, right? They're doing a good job of putting the magic lore out there, and there's some others as well. But like there aren't that many of us, and there's almost nobody who's going back and covering the books in their entirety the way I've been doing. So the Brothers War storyline, that's the entire fucking novel. I turned the entire fucking novel into videos. I did the same thing with the Time Stream Chronicles. Given enough time, I will have cataloged all of Magic's lore, unless I get driven from the game to something else, in which case, if I'm done with Magic, I'm done with Magic lore. And I'm not going to pretend like sometimes I don't think about taking Fantasy Geographic in a different direction because of how unsatisfying the lore is currently, you know? Jojo, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip because the channel started out weird. So the playlist, like, you want to watch the entire original Brothers War playlist, but then the Time Stream Chronicles is going to be strange because at the beginning of it, you'll have Karn and you'll have Joyra and everybody with their own individual videos. Because I was reading through the book, pulling out each person's storyline and individually telling them. But that proved to create way too much overlap in the story. So as a result, a lot of the videos started to feel samey. So I alternated into the style that I used for the Brothers War. So the Brothers War series I didn't do first. I did a little bit better. The Time Stream Chronicles is going to start out a little bit weird in the way the format goes, but then it just totally turns into the full-on book, and it's fantastic. Certain you wish you still had the old Magic books from the late 90s? I have every Magic novel right up here on the shelf. I own every book, all of them. Every single one. So I have the ability to turn them into different lore novels. I've done lore videos, I should say. I've done little snippets from some of the ones that have anthologies, and then like full-on books as well. Six says, spent quite a few hours listening to you explain it. You're one of the best, truly. Thanks. That's nice of you to say. I appreciate it. Beano, Eventide. Oh, I loved the whole Morningtide, Eventide, light and dark nature of Lorwyn, where one side is whimsical and the other side is way darker. So on the whimsical side, you have the goblins, they're not that much of a threat. They're stealing pies and stuff, right? But then on the dark side of things, even the good folk like the Kithkin turn into xenophobic maniacs. It's crazy. Millmaster, do I have the OG comics? Only some. My comic collection is quite incomplete. I don't even know all the comics, but I know I'm missing a bunch. And also, the Duelist, Inquest, and Scries are incomplete. I thought it would be fun, the same way that we did the Zendikar historical lookbacks, to actually go through old magazines and stuff. Like, I figured I'd sit down on my own and pick out the things to highlight for us to talk about in a stream. Or we could just go through it. I don't know. I don't know exactly which way to do it. It's still an idea that I haven't fully firmed up. But I have a lot of things that I want to do, and ultimately got derailed by a number of things. Aaron, you were just watching Teen Wolf. Michael J. Fox, I remember that. I remember Teen Wolf. So yeah, originally I was doing magic lore on the Historian channel, but it was just getting buried. The lore was suffering. So I gave it its own home to see if it would thrive. And it has, actually. It's done It's done quite well overall, I would say. But, you know, when the story's sucking, it's a little harder to keep pushing. The fact that I get up every day, read this fucking Thunder Junction story, and then turn around and crank out a video for you guys means I deserve some kind of fucking staunch defender of good times award because I'm taking the bad times. I gotta go shoe shopping. I gotta get new shoes, man. My knee. I can't have my knee walking out on me. I got so much to do. I got a big list of stuff and I can't fucking keep up, man. I can't keep up. I keep triaging and moving things down the list. Okay, I can deal with this one tomorrow and this one today and whatever. Pressed for time. Pressed for time. Harrison, you appreciate me bringing news as well as an honest analytic view to the game in regards to Hasbro's destroying it. Well, I'm glad you appreciate that. I wish that I was talking about happier times. I remember when my videos tended to be happier. My buddy talked about that. He's like, I was watching this channel. This guy's super excited about Pokemon. He's all going on. He's got all the yay. And he's like you were. How you used to be with Magic in your videos. And I'm like, oh. Because when he said it, I was like, he's right. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Scorpageist, you make a list, and once you do, it disappears from your mind and never gets done. I need a list because my brain is like, I hop all over the place. You hear the crazy shit I say. Imagine trying to stay focused and get shit done while you've got a brain just throwing crazy stuff at you. Hey, isn't this funny? Hey, this. And it's like, we got shit to do, bro. Like, if you think it would be distracting to have me around, I've got me around all the time. And my brain is like, yo, we could like totally work or just hear me out, we could fuck around. It's just like, oh, we're gonna fuck around, aren't we? Yeah, let's do it. All right, let's think of some dumb nonsense. Let's wander around the house singing our own made up stupid songs like you do on your streams. Oh. So yeah, I mean, the note system works for me, bro. It works for me. Paul Falcon says, I figured out why your helmet doesn't fit properly. You put it on the wrong... Oh, I see. You're trying to get a picture of it on the right one, huh? We're going to start a fucking only bows? See, I write stuff down, I got a better chance of getting it done. Otherwise, I operate on the principle of, holy shit, what has to be done today? What has to be done today, you know, like that level. Oh, Thunder Junction. Yeah, we gotta get some of the mats and do one of those lay down nap times. I don't even know why I'm playing. I'd be laying down for like 2 minutes and then restless leg running around. Hey, well, everyone's like, shut up and trying to nap. Get the fuck up. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. This is like no sugar and no caffeine. Me? Okay, all right. Apparently I'm still fucking... I may be yawning occasionally, but I'm still pretty fucking fired up. No sugar water, though. I got tired of the taste of that fucking Kool-Aid, man. I got tired of the taste of that Kool-Aid. And they have these huge tubs of like lemonade and iced tea, but they're $16 each. I'm supposed to spend $16 fucking dollars to find out if I like this drink? That's way too much money. Like, way too much. Did they reveal what's in the vault? No, that's going to come at the fucking very end, and they probably won't even do it in a satisfying way. They'll be like, Ashiok ran in and grabbed the thing that she wanted and left. And then they all got swords or whatever. Buy the cards, stupid. Bino, $16 for a container like this of drink dust. You know how Kool-Aid comes in like it's a huge fucking cylinder of Kool-Aid, right? That's the only Kool-Aid they fucking sell. Aside from the little things that are like squeezers like this, where it's like, squeeze this into your drink. It's full of sucralose and xylitol and all this shit. Fuck off. I don't want your weird ass chemicals. No, it's fine because the health. Fuck you. It takes them decades to find out this shit ain't good for you, and you can legally put it in the food until. I ain't finding out that my balls fell off because I had too many grams of sucralose or fucking xylitol. You can suck my fucking still existing dick, thank you very much. I'm not doing it. So the only Kool-Aid they have is the big tub of dust, and I got that and made Kool-Aid, but after 2 of those, I got tired of the Kool-Aid, and now they only have them for lemonade and iced tea, and I'm supposed to pay $16 to try it? It's a rip. It's a rip. Juglum, I know that Kool-Aid exists in packets where you just add water, but not at the stores I go to, not round here. Can't find no dust Kool-Aid except for the gigantic slap your mother in the mouth tubes. Shotter! You did miss a bunch of Thunder Junction ranting. The good news is you can check it out on the live stream archive afterwards. So yeah, one day I'll stumble across someplace. Like we were at the dollar store yesterday and Carly said, or the day before, not yesterday. And Carly was like, they have Kool-Aid here, I think. And we went and looked for it, couldn't find it. She's like, maybe it's at a different dollar store. So we're looking. We're looking. Bino, yeah, I'm not a fan of artificial sweeteners. I don't like them. So I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. You know, those little squeeze things are like, we looked through all of them and we only found one that didn't have a bunch of whatever. They were just like sweetened with stevia extract. And I'm like, okay, that one doesn't set me off. I don't like all the weird chemicals. James P, keep you in mind when I need more plastic straws. Bro, I am loaded. I have so many plastic straws, so don't worry. Like, it's crazy how many plastic straws we still have, especially now that I'm not like churning the barks and going through the straws like 90. I'm set. Jess, no, with Kool-Aid, all you have to do is add water. Millmaster, it's cheaper and tastier to buy a bag of lemons and some raw honey and make jugs of your own. Fuck you! I'm not looking for a bunch of work, man. I just want some dust I can add water to. I don't care. Oh, it's cheaper and tastier. It's easier to get the dust, right? And it's lazier, and that wins. Get some fucking lemons. You suck the lemons. Pound that honey up your butt. Yeah, that Chandra Mini with the face, that was amazing. I love that. I love that so much. I laughed so hard when I saw it. Yeah, I don't trust those little squirtity goos. I want dust. That's why I looked at the lemonade thing. But like I said, $16 is too much of a commitment when you don't know if you're gonna like the drink or not. That's right. I'm not gonna squeeze $4 worth of lemons, man. Besides, you think that gives you the same amount? You're trying to tell me that $4 worth of lemons is gonna make as much lemonade as that canister? I call bullshit. I call bullshit on that. You try using crushed grape water mixed taste? Oh yeah? I saw that crushed shit today. I read the fucking contents and went, ha! Not putting that in me, son. So have fun with that, Bernie. You're gonna be as dead as your fucking icon, bro. That fucking crushed shit is gonna animate your corpse. You're gonna be Weekend at Bernie's on the real for real. Oh, Doomblade. I hate paper straws, bro. I hate paper straws. They're the worst, man. I hate fast food companies that haven't figured out, hey, asshole, it's one thing if your straw breaks down after an hour and I've left your restaurant. But if the straw starts to break down during the 5 to fucking 10 minutes it takes me to wolf down my food, you fucked up hard, you dumb motherfuckers. A&W, you fucking idiots. If the fucking straw is gonna get choked to death in 6 minutes, you fucked up. How did you blow it this badly, you fucking clowns? I hate paper straws, man. I hate it. What am I supposed to bring my own fucking straws to your establishment? Bring a metal straw to stab you in the fucking neck and drink your blood? Hire a new employee. Get somebody who can figure out to not give me shitbag straws. It's so dumb. So fucking dumb. Oh, you can't have plastic straws, so here's paper straws. Hey, wow, these paper straws don't instantly disintegrate in water. Why is that? Oh, we coat them in plastic. What? Yeah. So, what? We either, if they work, if the paper straws work, it's because they've got plastic. Oh, okay, whatever. Why? And now we're back to paper bags. For fuck's sakes. Like the goddamn rain doesn't fucking exist. Like it's fucking the 1820s. Here's a paper bag. Fuck you. Fucking 20 years from now, there's gonna be a crisis. You know what the crisis is going to be? There's more shit in landfills than ever. We found so many reusable bags filling up the refill landfill. These were supposed to be like a big game changer, but guess what? Everybody bought them and used them as trash bags, and they constantly get thrown out. I'm going to buy a reusable bag for 45 cents, fill it up with beef and chicken that fucking drip blood into it, and then what? I'm going to fucking hand wash this reusable bag? No, it's going in the trash. Fuck the earth. Fuck the earth in its entirety. I don't give a shit. I'll use twice as much as everybody else. I don't fucking care. Fuck you. You can't convince me that anything I'm doing is on any scale that matters. Gotta deal with fucking crybabies. You use plastic straws! Bro, you're not strong enough for life. Seriously, your mom shouldn't have had you. Go fuck yourself. If your problem is with my personal consumption, I don't give a shit. I hope you get consumption, personally. Alright? Fuck you. I don't owe you shit. Oh, you got fuck the environment. You know why I don't give a fuck about the environment or the earth? Because it made people like you. Go fuck yourself, hipster. Go help some people who fucking need it. Do something that fucking matters. Don't waste my time crying about what I'm doing. Fuck you. I'll start throwing batteries in the trash. How about that, motherfucker? I don't care. I don't give a flying fuck. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. You can't have plastic straws. You did it. You did it. All those fucking factories in China that are cranking out pollution, they're stopped because here in Canada, a stupid fucking government decree went, you can't use effective things anymore. Fuck you. It's not good for the environment. Have you heard of fucking evolution, asshole? Have you heard of things that have fucking developed to eat plastic? Yeah, fuck you. Let them eat plastic. I say let them eat cake made of plastic so I can use my straws. I don't give a shit about your hippy dippy save the earth. You go eat grasshoppers and live in the dark to save the earth. I'm gonna buy the most plasticky, chemical filled shit, throw in the trash, not give a fuck, man. If I could take a tanker out into the fucking ocean and do an oil spill in protest of people's dickheadery, I would. Fuck your plastic straws. I'm about to drown these motherfucking seagulls and seals and penguins and shit. Fuck all of you and fuck this plastic bullshit. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, but look, man, if you don't do it and you act like it's no big deal, then I can't feel like I'm doing something. Yeah, you're not. You're not. If you're telling yourself, I'm saving the world by recycling. No, you're not. You ain't doing shit. I got news for you. Almost all the places that say they have recycling programs don't. And they just throw most of it in the trash because it costs less money. But they pick it up separately so you feel good about it, right? A lot of recycling goes straight to the fucking trash. But have fun telling yourself you're better than me. I put my plastic over here and rinse the milk and you use a straw. You're a fucking demon and I'm awesome. Nah, you're a worthless asshole jerking yourself off over nothing. But have fun pretending that you putting a plastic wrapper in this box made a difference, you fucking clown. Idiocy. It's silly. It's silly. You gotta sit here and make, oh, you gotta make personal changes because the whole world's changing. Yeah, maybe make some big fucking moves. Sorry, but my fucking plastic straws and shit aren't ending the world. Nice fucking try. Nice try. Jimmy, yep, we were talking about paper straws wrapped in plastic. 100%. 100%. Oh, just dumbass nonsense, man. But what else? What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? Everyone's got to deal with dumb nonsense no matter where they live. What can I say? I'm cynical of all this bullshit. It's all just surface level nonsense to pacify people, but it doesn't actually fucking do anything. Ah, the world's saved. Is it? Is anything changed? No, it's still fucked and things are crazy. Yeah, but like I can sleep at night now because the government said no plastic straws. Lucky for you, I guess. Whatevs. Doomblade, how do you get caught collecting rainwater? Good question. Wait, you can't collect rainwater. Didn't they fucking do that in some country like Brazil or something where the government sold some company all the water rights and they're like, it's illegal to collect rainwater. And then the people like rose up and were like, yo, bro, fuck you. Are you out of your mind? Yeah, no, you don't have the legal right to catch water. Fuck off. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you. That's fine. I'll break the law. I got news for you. Weed was fucking illegal when I blazed it too. I don't give a fuck what your laws are if I don't agree with them. That's how that works. It's that simple. I'm not gonna listen. I'll just do what the fuck I want. Boo-hoo. Catch me, motherfucker. Catch me if you can. Cause guess what? All the crimes I'm committing, they ain't really crimes. Sure, maybe on the books, but they're not hurting anybody. They're not doing anything. Me smoking a J wasn't hurting nobody. So, oh, it's a crime. Yeah, fuck your mother. It's a crime, bro. All right? So, whatever. And now all of a sudden, oh, it's legal in Canada. Because, yeah, it was never a big deal. So, when laws are bullshit, yeah, I'm going to ignore them. I don't give a fuck. Say I can't do this, I'm going to anyways. I'll go with the ones I agree with and the ones I don't. Fuck you. Can't have plastic straws anymore. Oh, well, you said the stores can't buy them, but there's no law against people fucking sending me as many as I want from other countries, right? So, viva la plastic straw, fuckstick. I'll go and throw one out the window every day. Pachoo, pachoo. Well, no, that would be rude to the neighbors. Never mind. I wouldn't do that. Just throw it in the trash every day. This is my protest. Take that, earth, from hell's heart. I stab at thee. Boink. Whatever, man. Silly laws are silly laws, and I ain't fucking worrying about them. Good laws, yeah, I'll worry about those ones. Obey all laws, people. Obey all laws. Just because in the past I haven't doesn't mean that you shouldn't. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. And I don't actually give that much of a shit, for real. Me caring that much to spitefully throw straws in the trash is just as pathetic as somebody else going, I can't stand to watch you because you use plastic straws. They're opposite ends of the exact same full of yourself nonsense. So while it's fun to do these cathartic rants, I don't actually go out and do this pointless bullshit. I'm gonna get you, planet. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. Like most humans, I think what I do is live a life of convenience. And if there's certain things that I can do to make things better, and I don't have to go too far out of my way, fine. But the more inconvenient you make these things, the less likely I am to do them. It's that simple. And if it seems stupid and inconvenient, obviously that changes things as well. Bernie, I don't know, man. I feel like it's just normal. Just normal level. Just normal level. It's not some place of insane, strict laws or whatever, but normal level of lawtude, I guess. So yeah, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I don't waste any time thinking about it. Life is fucking short. Things are going to change here or there and stuff that doesn't really matter. And the stuff that matters is what I'll pay attention to. Them changing the rules about plastic bags and plastic straws doesn't really impact my life in more than a that's dumb kind of way. What up, Paz? How you doing? So yeah, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. But, you know, I mean, we're here, and this is where we rant and do all that kind of stuff. And if I was just always just calm and there was no ranting, well, how much fun would that fucking be, right? How much fun would that be for any of us? So, yeah, I mean, ultimately, these streams are so that we can overthrow the governments and start my fucking one world pollution, new world order. Yeah! New world order. We are the polluters. We're here to fuck the earth into submission with our carbon-laden dicks. I ain't carbon neutral at all. I'm carbon chaotic evil. Oh, dumb. I definitely do yawn more without the caffeine, I feel like, but I don't feel like I could go to sleep in any sense. I'm hungry too, man. Want something to munch on. Harrison, this is your first Hatcher live stream and you love every bit of it so far. Yeah, the live streams are a departure from the videos, to be sure. Especially on the Historian. We go all over the place with ridiculous nonsense. Having a good time. Live streams are awesome. I very much enjoy them. Kentucky! It's not your first stream, you liar. Broccoli says Captain Pollution. Fuck those 5 ring kids. Heart disease. Instead of heart. Gerthulu, so where did the vault come from if no one is on the plane to begin with? I'm sure the answer will be thorough and satisfying. If I know anything about wizards, it will be very thorough and satisfying. Because remember, the vault was going to be its own separate set called The Big Score. We were going to have a follow-up set that was about everything in the vault, which means Wizards definitely had an epic flavor plan for all of it and a bunch of details. And it's not just a bunch of artifacts. And they went, look, there's a bunch of artifacts in the vault. That's what was there. Isn't that cool? That's cool, right? It was a sword. Do you have any story follow-up or who did it? No, just artifacts, asshole. Fuck you, buy the follow-up set. What? They hate follow-up sets? But we were sure we were going to get to sell this for what? We got to shove it. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. We did all this work and we just got to put it into a normal set. We wanted to rob them. Harrison, if you like the live streams, buddy, head on over here. Oh, where'd the fucking link go? Oh, never mind. It's pinned to the top of the chat. There's a link to the live stream archive pinned to the top of the chat. There's a ton of live streams that you haven't seen that have been saved for people to watch afterwards. So you can dive into the pool of insanity that is my live stream backlog. And it's only a new thing. I only started this live stream archive like 5-6 months ago. So years and years worth of streams disappeared into the aether, deleted, never to be seen again. This is a newer development. Jess, this is your 200th stream at least? I wouldn't be surprised. I've done thousands of streams now. Thousands! It's crazy. I mean, look at how tall the stack. Look at how tall the stack is getting inside the box of glory. Where's my list of gloried people? Here it is. So if things stay the way they are with certain on the board, that'll be your 4th win, buddy. And 5 entries into the box means you make it onto this roll. But you're inside 3 times already. I gotta get one of those robot wives to crush my flesh. Oh, yeah, so I don't expect satisfying answers about the vault or who put it there or why, because who cares, right? It's been there forever, and nobody ever came to Thunder Junction ever before, ever really at all, to get the vault when all these planeswalkers... Pause, would I say that you've been to a couple of my streams? I believe over the years you've been to 2 of my streams in their entirety. I remember both of your appearances. I recall. Oh no, Clayton saying that you didn't. I must be thinking of somebody else. Some guy who stays positive. Not you. All right. My bad. Stricken from the record. I want something to munch on, but apparently not this, because these were sitting right beside me, and I'm not munching on them. What up, Wingo? How you dingo? Hope the vault is full of the ET game. I played that game back in the day. It was terrible. Me and my friend found it at a Goodwill store, and he bought it, and we didn't understand the instructions. And you would always fall in these fucking holes, and trying to get out of the holes was impossible because you had to hold the controller perfectly to levitate ET out with neck levitation. And it was impossible. Impossible. What up, Hack? Planeswalkers want them gold bars. Well, no, it can't be gold bars because they're getting paid to go in there. And Ashiok wants what's in there. So it's not money. It can't be money. It can't be money. It doesn't make any sense. It's so annoying that Ashiok's like, I'm spiriting you away now, Ariette, from this prison because I have summer. I'm going to make you a queen. And then just brings her, I changed my mind. Thunder Junction, play the piano, you stupid hoe. What? Play the piano, you fucking trollop. We're going to rob a vault thing that I don't need you for at all. At all. Ashiok could blow in there by herself with those nightmare powers and fucking wreck shit. Doesn't need anybody. It's absolute fucking bullshit. Ashiok could terrify and destroy everybody at that encampment. Oko could destroy everybody at that encampment. He's a fucking powerful planeswalker. We've seen the crazy magic he can use. He can turn people into elks and shit. And like, oh no, he's like, no, this is Sterling Guards. Oh no, they're gonna get me. There's nothing I can do. Oh no. Yeah, super believable, super satisfying. Wow, thanks. Millerman says, we pay these people who don't care about money with money to break in and steal money. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much the way they do it. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Let's rob a train, guys. Goofy. It's goofy. We got this interstellar hub of all the worlds. Oh, so you have like airships and stuff from different worlds and stuff? Nope, trains and train tracks. Why? Why no airships are flying things? Because it's a Wild West world. No. Why, from the perspective of the people who've come to this world, have they not used the flight technology they have? Why are they using trains? Look, it's Thunder Junction, trains, Wild West trains. No, I get that, genius. But why are the people who come from advanced worlds not using better technology? Because Wild West, and they come in and they're like, well, I could use, like, we're here to get money and take over. And I could use the stuff that I know, like from Kamigawa, for example. But instead, what I'm going to do is I want to fit in, and everybody's wearing a hat, and I don't want to stick out because it's like high school and people will make fun of me. So I'm gonna put on a hat. I'm a hat guy too. I fit in with you. Wouldn't Rakdos be loaded? He doesn't care about money. And if he wanted it, yeah, his cult would get him tons of money. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, who came up with the design for these cowboy hats on Thunder Junction? Who decided? And who sells these hats, by the way? Where do these hats come from? Where do the hats on Thunder Junction come from? What up, Super Backer? How you doing? So yeah, fucking absurdity. Absurdity. And yeah, that's where we're going to leave this Thunder Junction / plastic rant off. Thanks for coming and hanging out. You guys are awesome. We will reconvene again very soon. And if you haven't watched either today's Historian video or the lore video on Thunder Junction, go check that shit out. Peace out for now. Time to die.